चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुरेव परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव त्वमेव सर्वं
Sit down, everyone. On behalf of the members and executive of the Bhakti Bhavan Mandir, I would like to welcome each and every one of you. More so, our heartfelt welcome to Swamiji. Swamiji, Koti Koti Pranam. Swamiji requires no introduction, and he is a saint with the Chinmaya mission. He's on a Gita path for 108 days. Tonight being number 18 at our mandir. So we would like to welcome Swamiji, and I'm kindly asking all of you, please turn off your mobile device or put it on silent, please, so that Swamiji is uninterrupted during his pravachan. Swamiji, welcome and thank you very much. Pranam.
Sound check. Let us join in chanting Bhagwan's name for a few minutes. Radhe 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 Govinda. Sab gaiye.
Radhe 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 Govinda.
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 Radhe 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 राधे 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 गोविंद
राधे 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 गोविंद
राधे 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 गोविंद
राधे 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 गोविंद
कृष्ण मुकुंद
कृष्ण मुकुंद
बाल गोविंद
बाल गोविंद
कृष्ण कन्हैया लाल की जय।
जय।
ओम श्री गणेशाय नमः। ओम श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ओम श्री गुरुदेवाय नमः। ओम पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे फुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयप्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्ससुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम
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 कर्मेन्द्रियाणि संयम्य य आस्ते मनसा स्मरन्
श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम
इन्द्रियार्थाद्विमूढात्मा मिथ्याचारस उच्यते
श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम
यस्तु इन्द्रियाणि मनसा नियम्यारभते अर्जुन
श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम
कर्मेन्द्रियकर्मयोगम् असक्तः स विशेष्यते
श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम
श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम
श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम
श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम
श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम
श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम
श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम
Krishna Kanaya Lal ki jai. Okay, let me welcome all of you to this satsang tonight. For those of you who are joining for the first time, we are seeing Srimad Bhagavad Gita. And we have reached now the 3rd chapter. And we chanted verse number 6 and 7 just now of the 3rd chapter. So we're going to do this whole Bhagavad Gita like this. All 700 verses. Now it so happened that this is where it reached in this temple. But because you all were not there last night in the other temple, I'll have to now give a little introduction so that we can pick up the thread. So in the 2nd chapter, what Bhagavan did was to lay down the foundations of Bhagavad Gita, to mention all topics, to initiate all topics. And then now in the rest of the Bhagavad Gita, he will take all these topics one by one. So there was just mention of them, not proper development of a topic, but mention of these topics. And now he'll take one by one and he'll elaborate on those topics. So the topic which is coming here first in this portion is called Karma Yoga. And he had introduced this way back before number 47 in the 2nd chapter. Karma Yoga. That's the topic which is going on. So this 3rd chapter now is going to be dealing with that topic only. And it will continue actually in 4th, 5th chapter also. Karma Yoga. The big topic. Many elements of this thing are involved in Karma Yoga. So many elements are there. So we'll have to study all of them. So you would have heard that word countless times, Karma Yoga, and most people are confused about this Karma Yoga. You just know the word. And people feel in Karma Yoga, I just have to go on working, doing duty. That is not the true correct thing. Doing duty is part only of Karma Yoga. So now elaborately, it will come here. What exactly is this Karma Yoga? Right? So before he gets into this topic in this 3rd chapter, which is entitled Karma Yoga, he is giving some preliminary verses. And the verses are given to point out this very important thing. In any case, all of us have to do some action. We are bound to action. We have to do something. You can't just sit quietly. No. You know, sometimes people say, in any case, you have to live. So why not live happily rather than live miserably? Because in any case, you have to live, right? So why you want to go on living miserably all the time? Since you have to live, better live happily. So now, in the same way, living is one thing. In the same way, we all have to act. So the verse which we chanted yesterday, the last one, says, you cannot stay for one moment without doing something. So now it means to say you are bound to do something. All right. So now if you are bound to do something, you have to be doing something. Well, why not do something that will free you from the cycle of birth and death, rather than bind you to the cycle of birth and death? This is the whole proposition here in the beginning. And before I tell you that, before we continue in that line of thought, I must tell you, there is no philosophical tradition and no religion on the earth which has really dealt with this topic so wonderfully. I can't understand how people have such, religion that have no depth in them. It's amazing. And they become fanatic for those things that have no depth. How Bhagwan has given such philosophical depth in this whole idea of karma yoga, and how this is taught about in this civilization, in this Hindu tradition, that no other civilization has ever even come up with something close even. You wouldn't believe the profundity of this karma yoga. So now, the first thing is simple thing is all of us are bound to action. We cannot stay without doing some action. Second thing, if you're going to do some action, when you're bound to do something, why not do something that will free you rather than bind you? And now you were not there in previous days in other temples and all. I was explaining how karma binds, because in the second chapter, around verse number 39, somewhere there, Bhagavan had talked about karma bandham prahasyasi, was his word. Karma bandham, the bondage of karma. So ordinarily, we will not think that karma binds. What karma binds? And bind, what is the meaning of bind also? But this word is introduced there. Karma yoga is being introduced from that point. You see? And he just used the word. And now, here again he'll use in this third chapter. So the bondage of karma is this thing, right? Very simple thing. If you do the karma, who will get the result? Well, it can't be you do the karma and I get the result, isn't it? The one who does the karma, he has to get the result. It doesn't say, so you sow, so shall I reap. No way it says. It says, so you sow, so shall you reap. And so I sow, so shall I reap. No, so I'm telling which you missed out in other temples in previous nights and all. Since we all do countless karmas in one lifetime, when will we reap the result? And we have lived countless lifetimes. In fourth chapter he'll tell. In second chapter also he told that whoever is born in this world will die. And whoever has died in this world again will be born. Right? That means, and in addition to that, he told, I have always been there. So I've always been in some birth, in this birth, that birth, somewhere I have been in this cosmos. And I've been doing karma for countless lifetimes. And if I've done countless karmas in countless lifetimes, who will be the result of all of that? Good and bad, both. Who will reap the result? If I have to reap only. It means karma causes me to take birth after birth after birth. And when I come to reap the result, well, I do 10 million more. That is like the fellow who borrow $10. You know, Three Stooges are there? Three Stooges, have you seen? He borrowed $10 from this fella. So the fella said, I want back my money. Say, all right, lend me $20. So he borrowed $20 from him now and pay him back 10. So he borrowed $20 from him and paid him back 10. Because he had owed him 10. But now he's still owing him 10. So no matter how many times he does that, he'll still be owing him 10. He could never pay him back. Something like that. You get yourself in some sort of rut, R-U-T, rut, and that thing goes. And so we have found ourselves in the rut of karma. And we come here to reap the result of all karmas of the past. And then while we are here reaping result, we commit 10 gazillion more karma. We do 10 gazillion more karmas, right? There is no such word as gazillion. I am just telling you. And then we have to come to reap the result of those karmas. And then again we do so many. And let on and on and on. That's why Bhagavan Shankaracharya says in his Bhaja Govindam, he says, Punarapi Jananam, Punarapi Maranam. Punarapi janani jathare shayanam. Again and again birth. Again and again death. That is called karma bandhanaha. Karma bandham. Bhagavan introduced there in the second chapter. The person who gains mukti, who comes to realize his own self, he removes all of this karma once and for all the karma in our storehouse karma. Storehouse of karma, it is called as sanchita karma. What is it called? Sanchita karma. Our whole storehouse of karma is called sanchita. And that is infinite in number. What is the number? Infinite. Literally. Not figuratively. Literally. Because I have lived in infinite lifetimes. So the prospect of removing all that karma seems impossible. The only way to remove that is through mukti. So this is what is going on here. So now this karma which binds me, I have to start now by doing it in the proper way. Start by doing that karma in the proper way so that it will not bind me and cause me to come back to take more birth to reap result. That karma, if it is done ordinarily and binds me, it is called karma. If it is done in the proper way, which frees me, it is called as karma yoga. So now what is the proper way to do this karma? That is what this whole chapter is about. And this is what he introduced there in the second chapter. He says, the person is like this. Fellow say, no. You just told na that I have to be doing something. I'm telling you, I will do nothing. I will just sit here. So here's a person who is doing nothing. I'm just sitting. But sitting is a verb. And after 1 hour or 2 hours, let's see how long you will sit. Huh? You sit there for 1 hour, 2 hours, then your belly will start going grr, grr, grr. Huh? So when your belly starts going grr, 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 then you say, but I promised them I'll sit here and I'll do nothing. I promised already, I'll sit here and do nothing. But then when belly starts going grr, 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 then that same time, when belly starts going grr, 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 the neighbor cooking dal puri. That dal puri smell has reached far, you know. So your belly going grr, 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 and dal puri smell coming from that side. Correct? You know exactly. When you try to sit and meditate, that time only the neighbor chonke something on that side. So now you sitting, try to do meditation here, and your mind gone there. So now when belly going grr, 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 that time you smelling dal puri coming from there. You call it dal puri here, same thing? Yeah? So dal puri smell coming. Now mind gone there. And then you're thinking on this side now. One side of the mind. But I promised them I'll do nothing. But now the mind has wandered away. And now you start thinking about dal puri, especially if they chonke some nice aloo also with that. And again the curry smell. Right? So now Bhagavan is telling in this verse, if you think that you can sit with doing nothing, and you're showing everybody that you sit like this, and you're doing nothing, but your mind has gone there. He says, he's sitting here and showing everybody that he's doing nothing, but his mind is wandering on dal puri. He says that person is a hypocrite. Mithyachara se uchyate. And if you sit here and you say you are doing nothing, you should be doing nothing, not thinking about dal puri also. But that is what we do. We sit here. And that is why it's so important when you're doing puja. When you're doing puja, do puja. Huh? The one who's doing puja here and then thinking about the parsad. The parsad smell coming. Before you do chadhawe for Bhagwan, you don't take it through your nose already. So you give Bhagwan juta parsad. All such actions, mithyachar means that is called as hypocrisy. And in the next verse, this is an amazing thing. He still hasn't gotten into the whole karma yoga thing. He's telling about actions itself. So what is actually action is I am sitting here and I seem to be inactive, but my mind is, that thing is hypocrisy. Yastu indriyani manasa niyamya ravate Arjuna. Oh Arjuna, this person, by his mind, if he has controlled all of his senses, and karmendriya karma yogam asakta savishishyate, that person excels who has controlled all of his senses by his mind, and he engages himself in karma yoga without attachment to the results. He engages himself in karma yoga. So now he has introduced the word karma yoga for the first time in its full form. Karma yoga word is coming now. And I told you, no civilization on the earth has taught about this whole idea of karma and how it binds and how to come free from karma and all of that. No civilization. They don't even remotely know of the word. And it's a most profound, you can do 1 million PhDs on this one topic. There's so many elements are involved in it. So now, I just gave you the shell of it just now, how it binds. And if it is done in the spirit of karma yoga, so now let me just simplify that whole thing. Karma binds. This is the equation. Karma binds. Karma yoga frees. So what is it again? Karma binds. I mean, bind me to cycle of birth and death. Because who will reap the result of all the karma I did? I have to come to reap only. So you take birth again, and in every birth, take some blows. We get blows from birth till death. That is the bondage we're talking about. So karma binds. Karma yoga frees. So now I just have to find out the secret of converting my karma into karma yoga. That is all. If you keep this simple structure in your mind, you will understand this whole thing about karma yoga. Now, making karma into karma yoga is indeed a wonderful science given in this Bhagavad Gita and given in Sanatana Dharma. And that's why I'm telling you, no other civilization teaches about making karma into karma yoga. No civilization. Now see, he tells Arjuna, this is from number 8 now. In between, when we are chanting Shri Krishna, Sharanam Mama, or Hare Krishna, you please chant, don't miss the opportunity. That's good karma. That is good karma. So we are in the storehouse, we are putting good karma. So we will reap good results. And if you put only bad karma in the storehouse, what you will reap? So you sow, so shall you reap. Now see this, number 8. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. सब गाइए.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Niyatam kuru karma tvam, karma jyayo hyakarmanaha.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Sharira yatra pichate, na prasiddheda karma.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Yajnarthat karmanonyatra, lokoyam karma bandhanaha.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Tadartham karma kaunteya, mukta sanga samachara.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Kanaya Lal ki jai. So now see how very simple Bhagavan is also. Bhagavan Shri Krishna is the most wonderful teacher. After all, he is Bhagavan himself. Why will he not be a wonderful teacher also? Eh? So simple. So simply he has put everything in his Bhagavad Gita. It's amazing. Niyatam kuru karmatvam. My dear Arjuna, what names he calls him here? In the previous verse, Arjuna only. Continue to do your duty. Continue to do your work. Because what had happened in the beginning of Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna did not want to do his duty as a soldier. He wanted to run away. So the first papa is to run away from duty. First papa is to run away, omit duty, leave duty, relinquish duty. Not good. Second papa now, to stay and do the duty and do it as karma, not as karma yoga. You see? So now he wants to commit both pap. First he wants to run away. Varajandasya papa, I was telling. So now Bhagavan says, Niyatam kuru karmatvam. My dear, do your duty. Whatever is assigned to you, first you do that. So now all the seedlings of karma yoga is going to be put. So I cannot run away from my duty. And this right here itself, so many human beings commit pap right here only. At the first step. Like for example, you bring children into the world. Whose duty is it to raise them? Well, if you bring children into the world, it is your duty to raise them, isn't it? And you're supposed to provide good education for them, provide, food for them, clothing for them, shelter for them, this, that, isn't it? And most important in all of that, sanskar. Sanskar means to give them all the right values and teach them all the right ways of living, make sure that they find all the teachings of the Shastras and all that kind of thing. It's called sanskar. Teach them to have learn etiquette and say thank you and, that kind of thing. Be gentle and don't kill and this and that. Sanskar, proper sanskar. Yesterday, on mornings, I take a walk there on the road. One fellow, he held the dog by the rope and he took out something and he's beating the dog like anything. Cruelty. That means the parents did not impart to the fellow compassion. Isn't it? But if the parents themselves don't have compassion or have the sanskar, how they will impart to the child? By beating the dog mercilessly. Like if a dog is a human being. But a dog is a dog. Dogs do what dogs do. So if I give him a good beating, he will not do it. Tomorrow he'll go and do the same thing. And you take a dog and you put him in doggy hotel. And you put him in doggy spa. And you came for doggy manicure. And you do everything for him doggy. And you give him nice haircut and everything. And you shampoo him. And keep him by doggy babysitter. And then you take him for a walk on the road. The first motorcar tire he finds, he going to do what dogs do. But the fella cannot understand that thing. What he does, in other words, somebody did not give him right sanskar, right teaching. So it is duty. So now when we omit the duty, I'm supposed to impart the right sanskar to children and all that kind of, all that is part of the duty, you see? So the first thing now in karma, if you're going to do karma yoga and you have not done, the first step and all, then how karma will be changed into karma yoga? So, niyatam kuru karmatvam. First, karma jyayo hi akarmana. That omitting duty, being lazy, lazy and procrastination and leaving things and all that, human beings are known for that, right? That itself is the first pap. Doing the duty supersedes omitting duty. Then second line, Sharira yatra pichate na prasiddhyeta karmanaha. He says, look here, if you leave out duty, if you leave out your work, you will not be able to sustain your own body itself. What to talk about taking care of children and taking care of parents and people around you and all that. You will not be able to sustain your own body if you omit your duty. You will become lazy, sit there and rock in the hammock whole day and do what? After a little while become sick also. You will not be able to sustain this body itself like that. Huh? No. He now introduces the real substance of this karma. Not only to do my duty, but he says in the next verse, very tremendous verse, so many ideas now come in this verse. He says, Yajnarthat karmanon yatra lokaha ayam karma bandhanaha. Any karma done outside the spirit of yajna, that karma binds. So now, the karma, I remember our equation here. Karma binds. Karma yoga frees me from the cycle of birth and death, right? So now in this verse says, any karma which is not done in the spirit of yajna, that karma binds. So now, if it is done in the spirit of yajna, it means it will free me. So karma yoga then necessarily means what? Doing karma in the spirit of yajna. And a big word is being introduced here in Bhagavad Gita. You are the inheritors of this word, and the magnitude of the word is unfathomable to your mind. This yajna word is unfathomable to us. See, yajnarthat karmanonyat means any karma done outside the spirit of yajna, means not done in the yajna spirit, that karma will bind me. Tadartham karma kaunteya mukta sangha samacharamai there. You therefore do all your karma in the spirit of yajna, and that karma will free me. So karma yoga really then means what? Doing karma in the spirit of yajna. So now several words there which I did not explain. One is yajna, and karma bandhana word is coming here. Bondage of karma, that I explained already. That I do karma, and every karma has result, and I have to come here birth after birth after birth to reap the result. So I'm bound to have birth and death, that is bondage. And misery in between. So that I have explained. Now this yajna word, I don't have to explain to you. Bhagavan himself will explain now in the next verse. A tremendous word. And now we'll see it in detail. Yajna, big word. Huh? Now see this. What number is that now? Number 10. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama,
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 Sahayajna Praja Srishtra not guiding.
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama.
Krishna Kanaya Lal ki jai. Sahayajna praja srishtva puro vacha prajapatihi. Prajapatihi is Brahmaji. Brahmaji's job, is to manifest the universe, right? And please start using that word, eh? Brahmaji's job is to manifest the universe. And this is a big shift in understanding you have to have. When you take a mango seed and you put it in the ground, are you creating a mango tree or are you manifesting a mango tree? That you have to think as the example. Actually, all you are doing is manifesting a mango tree that is already in that seed. Correct or not? The mango tree is already in the seed. It is called avyakta rupa, unmanifest form. Avyakta rupa. So when you put the seed in the ground, what you are doing is making it vyakta rupa. You are making it manifest, but it is already there. You cannot create a mango tree. No human being could create a mango tree. Huh? You take the 5 elements are there everywhere around you, 5 space, air, fire, water, and earth. Make a mango tree. We can't do. That tree is already there in that seed, yes. So in Sanskrit that is called avyakta. So when you put it in the ground, it becomes vyakta, manifest. So that is Brahmaji's job. Brahmaji is not creator. The British people went into Bharat and they translated Srishtikar as creator. Brahmaji doesn't create anything. Like we don't create anything. We manifest things. There's a big difference between... One more thing in all of this. You please, if until today you have been saying that all religions are same, don't ever say, not by any stroke of imagination they are same. Not by any stroke of imagination. This thing is not there in Western religions. In Western religions, what is there? God was there and there was no universe. And one day he just decided, okay, bhaiya, I am alone. I'm so lonely, I don't know what happened to him. Something happened to him. Nobody could say what happened to him. But he was alone. And then he started creating things. That is a Western concept. That is not there in Sanatana Dharma. In Sanatana Dharma, everything is there either in a manifest form or an unmanifest form. And at the pralay, everything goes into unmanifest form. And then Brahmaji starts manifesting them at the beginning of the Srishti again. Right? But they are there already. That is the only way you can say, you have had countless births, and I have had countless births, and Bhagavan is teaching in the beginning of this Gita. I was there. There was never a time when I was not there. In other words, nobody created me. I have always been there. It's called anadi, anaditvam. So that kind of thing, when we teach this and Western religion teach something else, how can you say all religions are the same? They are not, not by any stroke of imagination from no standpoint, even from morality standpoint. He said, no, they teach good thing and we teach good thing. So from that standpoint, it's the same. That also, what is good for them and what is good for you is also different. Because what you consider to be good, but you don't go and slaughter animals and cows and eat. But for them, that's good. For us, that is bad. How you, from which standpoint are all religions same? Philosophically, metaphysically, and all that, never same. Morally, never same. Epistemologically, also not same. Because how you will learn? You learn in Western religion only by closing your eyes, stop thinking, and accept what is said. If you doubt what is said, you're going to hell. Correct? So you have to blindly accept. This is all Western religion. You can't question. So that epistemologically in Sanatana Dharma, that is not. In this Gita, Bhagavan will tell in 4th chapter, Are pariprashnena. You have to ask questions, inquire, dig deep. I don't know how people could ever say all religions are same. From no standpoint, eh? All right. Now, Bhagavan is telling, in the beginning, when all the whole universe was in unmanifest state, the pralaya had happened, everything had gone to unmanifest, and Brahmaji is the first to come out to manifest, and Brahmaji now start manifesting all things one by one. Things that are there already in unmanifest, he's bringing them into manifest state, right? Like you bring the mango tree from the mango seed, you bring it into manifest state, like that. He's bringing all. He said that time, Sahayagnya praja srishtva. Brahmaji also manifested at the same time yajna. He manifested yajna. And you see, I still haven't given you English translation for this word. I'm using the word yajna because when we translate into English, we do injustice to those words. At the same time, he manifested yajna. And then, anena prasavishya dvam esha vostvishta kama duk. And Brahmaji told, now let yajna be your wish fulfilling cow. Let yajna be your wish fulfilling cow. In other words, you just follow yajna. Do your karma in yajna spirit, and it will fulfill every single wish all the way to mukti. Now, let us just think yajna and give it an English word for easier understanding. Yajna means, in the simplest form, simple form, sacrifice. Right? And he said, Brahmaji manifested yajna with the whole universe. Along with the universe, he manifested yajna. And I'm telling, it is a big word, you have not thought about it, but just you think with me now. In this universe, everything around me is sacrificing or not. I'm telling you, the whole universe is sacrificing for me. Only human being does not want to sacrifice for anybody. But the whole universe is sacrificing. You all know a very simple song. You have heard it 1,000 times. See this. नदियाँ न पिए कभी अपना जल, वृक्ष न खाए कभी अपना फल.
नदियाँ न पिए कभी अपना जल, वृक्ष न खाए कभी अपने फल.
अपना मन का धन का तन का दूजो दोने दो दान रे, ये सच्चा इंसान रे, इस धरती का भगवान रे.
नदियाँ न पिए कभी अपना जल, वृक्ष न खाए कभी अपने फल.
नदियाँ न पिए कभी अपना जल, वृक्ष न खाए कभी अपना फल.
वृक्ष न खाए कभी अपने फल.
Now look here. You know this old song by the great poet Prep, what he's telling, you know, the river doesn't drink its own water. The tree doesn't eat its own fruit. Huh? And he says in the next line, he who gives his body and his mind and his wealth and he gives everything to this world, he who gives, that person is Bhagwan on earth. He is the Lord himself on earth. Because the whole universe, this river and the tree, they are given as examples of what is going on in the whole universe. The whole universe is sacrificing. The tree sacrifices, stands in the hot sun, burns all day. You don't want to stand in the sun. We go on the shade and we walk with an umbrella also. But this tree stands there and produces fruit, and produces shade, and produces living quarters for birds and all that. And none of this is the tree doing for himself. He is doing for others. Correct? And if you go on thinking now like that, you will see the tree and the river, they are only two examples of every single thing around me. See here. Water's natural state is liquid, right? The water is liquid in the ocean. Natural state is to be liquid and all day dancing. That is the water's natural state. Acha, theek hai. That water sacrifices its natural state, goes up as vapor. It has to give up this state to become vapor. Then goes in the sky, forms clouds. Then there, now he gets another state. Oh, I'm up here now. I'm having a bird's eye view of what is going on. So he forms clouds there, right? The water. Now, when he's gotten comfortable as a cloud now, then what happened? Now he has to give up again now, second state now, give up cloud state now. But he's giving up all the way, right? Here is liquid, he has to give up to become gas. Here is gas, he has to give up to become cloud. Here is cloud, he has to give up to become rain. Right? And here's nice, fresh, clean rainwater. He has to give up that nice, fresh to become dirty and run all in the drain and run and go and become salty. So his whole life is only giving up, giving up, giving up. That is called sacrifice. And for who? So now I gave you one example. One. Now every element in the world is like that. Every element. See, when you eat baigan, what do you call? Balaji. What do you call? Yeah, Balanji. When you eat Balanji, right? You become the Balanji or the Balanji become you? Right, good thing you don't become the Balaji, otherwise now you'll be looking like a Balaji, is it? So the Balaji have to give up his state and his shape and his name and give up everything to become you. But that's what is going on. The sun, you ask the scientists and physicists and those people who are studying physics in school, ask them now. They'll tell you. The sun is burning itself out slowly, 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 burning itself out totally, according to modern science and physics and all, right? And it is doing that for who? Pretty soon it will vanish. But it's burning itself out for who? For us. So like this, the whole universe, trees come and they stand in the sun and they live and die and they produce oxygen for you and me and they go away again, isn't it? They sacrifice their whole life for you and I by producing oxygen and this and that. In this way, the whole universe is sacrificing for us. And now the question is, the big question is, oh Jiva, oh human being, Manushya, what are you sacrificing? What are you doing? And that is why this Karma Yoga is given for human beings. Karma Yoga is not given for the donkey or the dog. Karma Yoga is given for human beings. Because in the whole universe, everything is sacrificing except you and I. Why? We don't sacrifice, we come here and take. You see, the sun is giving, the rain is giving, the water is giving, the ocean is giving, everything is giving. The Balaji is giving up itself for you. But we give up nothing. That's why I told you this word, Sahayajna Praja Srishva Puro Vacha Prajapatihi. This Yajna word is introduced here now for the first time, is a big, big word. If you start thinking, you will realize. It is said in the Taittiriya Upanishad, Brahman, Paramatma, the reality also sacrifices its state of Nirakara Rupa to become Sakara Rupa. All this manifestation. Even Paramatma sacrifices. And when we come in this world, we make no sacrifice. Even if somebody says, Arey bhai, make a little sacrifice now. Do something. How we will not be bound, because we come in the world, take, but the world has another law. What is that? Every cent we take, we also have to give it back. That is why we should never ever cheat anybody in this world anything, because and by the time you have to give it back, you have to give it back with interest also. You have to give it back with interest. We should never cheat and take any 1 cent even unfairly, because we'll have to pay back and pay back with interest. Therefore, karma that binds all jivas to this world, that karma can be now converted into karma yoga by doing that thing as sacrifice. No, that is still not clear. What is the meaning of doing by as sacrifice? It will become clear as we go along in these verses. It says, Saha yajna prajasishtva purovacha prajapati anena but here we told, the person who does it with the yajna spirit, that person will become blessed from every standpoint. If I can do it with the yajna spirit, I'll become blessed from every standpoint. And he gives an example in the next verse. He says, Devan bhavayata anena te deva bhavayantu aha. The idea is, what is that? I serve the greater forces in the universe, and the greater forces in the universe will serve me. I serve. Now, there's a nice example that goes with this, But I'll tell you the example. See this. There are devas and asuras. In this world is made up of a duality. We talked about that already, right? The duality is always there. So if you have Ram, Lakshmana, Dasharath Maharaj, all on this side, on that side, you will have Ravan and all the others, Kumbhakarna and all that, Hiranyakashipu and all. The world is like that. You have the Pandit coming here and doing puja and doing satsang and this and that, but you will have people in the same community selling drugs. Correct? That's how the world goes. Well, the jiva finds himself in this duality, and he sees it manifest everywhere. But this thing goes all the way up to devas and asuras also. When Brahmaji is manifesting, he manifests devas and also manifests asuras. So now one day, well, the asuras, they're always complaining about everything. This Brahmaji, this Bhagavan Shiva, this Bhagavan Vishnu, the devas always complain, the asuras always complain. These three of them, they favor all the time these devas. They don't favor us. That is their throughout the Puranas. They complain like that. But really, Bhagavan doesn't favor anybody. As we sow, so we reap. Bhagavan doesn't favor anybody. But they complain that Bhagavan favors the devatas. He never favors us, the asuras. So one day, in order to prove that Bhagavan doesn't favor anybody, Bhagavan Vishnu, to prove that he doesn't favor anybody, he called the devas, and he called the asuras. Okay, he sent an invitation, to everybody by WhatsApp. You all come here. I'm making a party for everybody. So now, because you guys naturally fight each other, devas and asuras, I don't want you to have the party in the same room. On that side, we have a big room. All asuras will party there, and all devas will party over here. Because if I put you together to party, you will start fighting. So Bhagavan Vishnu made a big arrangement. All the best foods from all over the cosmos he collected, and best things, and kept it there. And here also, all the best things. So now, he said, okay, now the party can start. But there is one condition. You can eat and drink as much as you want, but there is one condition. Now, the devas already became, the asuras already became suspicious, you see? Already he's going to put some condition. And that thing looked like he could work against me. Before Bhagavan could say also, already they suspect him. Bhagavan said, no, don't worry. I know what is in your mind. I'm putting the condition on both sides. What is the condition? Eat and drink as much as you want, but nobody is allowed to bend his arm. Nobody is allowed to bend his arm. You have to keep your arm straight like this. and eat and drink as much as you want. Now the asuras immediately see, I knew there was some trick to this. How you expect me to take up food? How I'll put it in my mouth? So I know he had something up his sleeve, some trickery, and they got angry and they thought better we go home. Because he has tricked us. He brought us here for nothing and put condition you can't bend your arm. How I'll drink, how I'll eat. And even if I take a spoon, I have to get a long spoon, but I have to bend. So they decided we'll go home. But anyway, before we go home, let us pass by that other place there and see how the devatas are doing. And when they went there, they saw the most wonderful thing. What is that? Yes, they also followed the condition. But I cannot bend my arm. But one deva was feeding another one. And that deva was feeding this one. And this deva was feeding that one. And they were feeding each other. And these fellows, they already left. Bhagavan said, once you leave, you can't go back, you know. Your chance is gone. So the idea is, the one who... Now see, I told you, the whole universe is sacrificing. The whole universe is sacrificing. So if I get into that chain, if I get into the chain of sacrifice, the universe rejuvenates itself every time, isn't it? If I get into that chain, I also will be blessed by that universe. But the human being, that is why... Now see, when the water sacrifices liquid state and becomes gas state, does it cry? Doesn't cry. There's no sorrow. No sorrow, does it effortlessly. But the human being, because he doesn't join that chain of sacrifice in this universe, anytime he has to give up any little thing, he cries. He doesn't want to give up. I'm telling you, you have not thought about it. If you go outside now and your chappal missing, your nice new slipper that you bought, that thing is missing. You will see, oh, you may not cry outside, but inside you will cry. Oh, that brand new chappal, I just buy it, you know. I buy that thing all the... I was visiting in Parika and I see it there and I buy it. So inside you go on crying. So when the human being has to give up anything has to leave him, he cries. And in this world, no creature cries. They sacrifice and move on. The tree sacrifices and moves on. You see, we cry because we have not joined the whole string of sacrifice that is going on in this world. The Baigan never... I keep saying Baigan. Balanji. The Balanji never cries. Happily comes in your pot and you eat also. He gives up everything, his whole day, all nature. So, Bhagavan is saying now, Are bhai, you join the whole string of sacrifice that is going on in this universe. Sacrifice is ubiquitous, all pervasive in this world. You join that. And if you join that, this universe will bless you profusely. That is what is going on. Because you will feed, and the universe will feed you back. Like that. This is what you go. Devan bhavayatanena te deva bhavayantuvaha. Parasparam bhavayantaha. Shreya paramavapsitha. Such a wonderful line. It's a very famous line. Means parasparam bhavayantaha means you serve me and I will serve you. Means you serve this universe and the universe will serve you. But in this world, nobody has learned this thing. What we do? We serve ourselves only. Isn't it? We come to serve ourselves. That is the selfishness which is being spoken about. And that selfishness has to be replaced with this yajna bhava, yajna spirit, yajna sacrifice spirit of serving the humanity, serving the world, serving the whole universe. That is the idea. The tremendous idea which is being propounded by Bhagavan. Ishtan bhogan hivo devaha dasyante yajna bhavitaha tair dattan pradayabhyaha yo bhunktes-tena eva saha. Now see, I tell you, it is a strong line. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama.
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama.
Ishtan bhogani vo devaha dasyante yajna bhavitaha.
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama.
Taidattan pradayebhyah yo bhunte stena eva saha.
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama.
Yajna shishtashina santaha muchyante sarvakilbishaihi.
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama.
Bhunjate te tvakham papa ye pachantyatmakarana.
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama.
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Sab gaiye.
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama.
Krishna Kanaya Lal ki jai. Ishtan bhogani vo devaha dasyante yajna bhavitaha. The main idea in this verse is a very nice one. That look here, I just told you, the whole universe is engaged in sacrifice. The whole universe from Paramatma down to Pipilika, an ant, is engaged in sacrifice. Right? All the little microbes and all, they are aerating the earth so that plants will grow. Isn't it? And the only one who is out of sync, is the human being. Bhagavan says here in this verse that Teihi dattan apradayebhyah yo bhunkte stena eva saha. The one who becomes the recipient of the benefit of this sacrifice of the universe, because the whole universe is sacrificing. And I am the recipient. And if I do not join the whole string of sacrifice and make back my contribution, Bhagavan uses a very strong word in this, and all of us are guilty of it. What? Stena eva saha. That person is a thief. Stena means a thief. Now, that makes all of us thieves. Because I belong to a universe that is engaged in constant sacrifice, and I myself make no sacrifice. It means I am not making my fair contribution to a universe that is bent on sustaining me. The universe sustains me. So where you get your oxygen, you produce it or what? You produce your own oxygen or what? You see? Where you get your water, you produce it. And you can't drink seawater. So some sacrifice is going on somewhere for you to get water. So the whole universe is bent on making me survive. Right? And then I am bent on only making me survive. I'm not bent on making the universe survive. And it's because of this papa, the whole earth has now become plundered, and the whole earth, everybody's crying everywhere about this environmental problem, isn't it? We have destroyed everything. Mahapap, that is why human beings are known to be wiped out, the whole species wiped out in no time, in many times in history. Because we don't join the line of the cycle of sacrifice. We are out of sync with it. And while the whole universe is sacrificing to sustain me, I am only taking, and not thinking one moment about sacrificing for the world, sacrificing for others. I live only a selfish life. So this, Bhagavan tells, such a person who does that, he's a thief. Now see, if you really think about that, what happens to thieves? But two things happen to thieves, right? One day, sooner or later, every rope in Trinidad language, I don't know what you say in Guyana, in Trinidad language, every long rope has an end, right? Every long rope has, because he will steal, but one day, the law will catch up with him. Cannot go on stealing indefinitely later. That's the first thing that happens. So the law will catch up with him. Second thing is, every penny he stole, he'll have to work and pay it back. If not in this life, in the next life or the next life. Because you can't escape the law of karma. See, Tulsidas, he writes the law of karma in Balkan so nicely. How nicely is it? Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram.
Subha aru asubha karam anuhari, is dei phalu hridaya bichari.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram.
Subha aru asubha karam anuhari.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram.
Is dei phalu hridaya bichari.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram.
श्यावर रामचंद्र की जय. शुभ अरु अशुभ कर्म अनुहारी, ईस देई फलु हृदय विचारी. Means to say, Bhagwan, figuratively speaking, Bhagwan has a record of every karma that we have done. And accordingly, according to the karma, he sends the result. Because he calls us karma phala data. So now if I'm a thief, so the law catches up with me and I spend 25 years in jail and then I die, that doesn't mean to say I paid back what I stole. That doesn't mean anything, huh? It's just that the society have restrained you from stealing anymore. That is all. If you are in prison for 25 years, he did not suddenly become not a thief. He's still the same thief. The law just has a rule: I will restrain you, my dear, because you are a kleptomaniac. We will restrain you so that you don't go on creating trouble for others. But he has to pay back every cent. So now, you spend 25 years in jail also, and now you have to go and pay back every cent. See, that's not a good thing, isn't it? But Bhagavan is saying, we human beings, we fall out of sync with the whole cosmic, we are out of sync with the whole cosmic process of yajna. And that's why yajna is such a big thing in our Vedas. And yajna, the whole Veda is actually based on yajna. And now it's coming here in Karma Yoga also. And he says, yajna shishta shinasantaha. But the person who is yajna shishta ashinaha means to say the one who eats of the remnants of yajna, meaning to say only when I have really made my fair contribution to this universe, then I should eat. What do we do? We only eat, and we don't make our fair contribution to the universe. In many ways, that will come up. Muchyante sarvakil bishaihi. The one who eats only after making his fair contribution, because the whole universe is sacrificing for me. That person becomes free from all papa. Papa. Kil vishaya means papa. Papa, I'm not translating. We translate just once so you'll get an idea. We say sin. But not so good translation, very bad word. But pap, just say pap only. Bhunjate te togam papa, ha? Ye pachantyat atmakaranat. But the one who only, figuratively, the word cook is used here. Cook. The one who cooks for himself only. It means all my activity in this world which I do, I only do for myself. Right. Cook word is used figuratively. The one who only cooks for himself, he only eats pap. Means the one who only goes on in this world seeking only things for him, self, that fellow is engaging in one string of pap after another. That is the idea. So now, sacrifice word has been added to all our karmas, whatever karma we are doing. That sacrifice word has been added. We have to do it as a sacrifice, right? And sacrifice is what? What was the main thing that was involved in the word sacrifice? When the water liquid state gives up its liquid state and becomes gas and then cloud and then rain, is it doing that for itself or for others? So the main idea in sacrifice then is doing for the benefit of others. Because that's why the tree doesn't eat its own fruit. The river doesn't drink its own water. So in sacrifice, therefore, the main idea is, that is called as loka sangraha, for the benefit of others. That will come up. So now Bhagavan continues with this yajna word. Big word I told you. This is now number 14. He himself now gives concrete evidence of this whole yajna thing which is going on in the whole world. Yajna spirit. And he's telling here now. See. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Anadhavanti bhutani parjanyadana sambhavaha.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Yajnat bhavarti parjanyaha, yajna karma samudbhavaha.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Karma brahmodbhavam vedhi, brahmakshara samudbhavam.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Tasmat sarvagatam brahma, nityam yajne pratishtitam.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Sayati Hayaha.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Adhayurindriya Ramaha Moham Partha Sajivati.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna Kanaya Lal ki jai. Annat bhavanti bhutani. Now Bhagavan is in 3 verses. All is what I was telling you about sacrifice just now, how the whole universe sacrifices, and the sacrifice is done for us. In 3 verses, he explained that whole process. The whole chakra of yajna. It's called chakra, means the wheel. But this one sacrificing for this one, that one sacrifice. Like for example, in a wheel, right? When the wheel is on the ground, like the spoke which is pointing on the ground, he's taking all the weight. The spoke on the top, he's not getting any weight. Isn't it? So this fellow is sacrificing for that fellow. And then that wheel turns. Then what happened now? The spoke that was on the top, that spoke comes on the bottom. Now he's taking all the weight. He's supporting that fellow. You see? And like this yajna chakra, sacrifice chakra, wheel, like that, the whole universe is supporting each other. Like that. So now he compares it to that. So, but in the beginning of that, now he tells very clearly, see, Annat Bhavanti Bhutani, or you and I, we are made from food, right? Because when you were born, how big you were? Itna chota, isn't it? We were 4 pounds, 5 pounds. How you became so big? Well, Annat, from food only, isn't it? Food, food, food. And in some country, people overeat also. I don't know if it started in Guyana yet. But in many places in the world, people overeat. Eat, eat, eat. Go on eating. And everything. Living thing, dead thing, in between thing, anything. People go on eating. Huh? And people like to eat dead things, I think. Most people. Huh? Oh, I forgot. We're supposed to stop at 8 o'clock today. I was wondering how the time didn't go. We're supposed to start anyway. Now I will stop. I will continue this thing tomorrow. Huh? Bhagavan is giving now. He is demonstrating the whole chakra of sacrifice. This one sacrifice for that one sacrifice. And he starts with food. Why? Because the food, I told you, the baigan sacrificed for you. You didn't become the baigan became you, isn't it? So who sacrificed? The baigan, the poor fella gone. Isn't it? He gone, and you still there. Annat Bhavanti Bhutani. All right, we'll see this tomorrow. Huh? See, every night we are starting at 7 o'clock. So today we started at 6:30. And a couple times I realized, but I'm talking for long and the time not going. All right. Let me just tell you some quick announcements. Tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., please come to the ashram and try out our masala dosa, paneer dosa. Talking about eating. Don't worry, you will not turn into the dosa. Dosa will turn into you. Dosa is a very popular South Indian food from India. And these things sell in billions. In the year, if you count, it will be billions. Billions, not millions. Very popular South Indian food, has become world famous now. So we are having dosa day fundraiser at the ashram tomorrow from 11 o'clock. Okay, come out and try the dosa. Tell others also, and we will see. Okay. Pandit Ojaji, thank you for arranging nicely. And Vani, thank you. You all arranged very nicely, and we enjoyed ourselves here today. And this is called Mantros Bhakti Bhavan Mandir. Bhakti Bhavan. Wonderful. Okay. Tomorrow, today is also a very significant day. Gita has 18 chapters, and today is 18th day, 18 is a big number in our Sanatana Dharma. Mahabharata war was fought for 18 days also. 18 days fighting. Right. All right. So, tomorrow is the 19th day. We'll be in Gurhope Shiv Mandir in Mahaika. Gurhope Shiv Mandir. This country has a lot of hope. Good hope and better hope and just hope. Yeah. Very good. All right. For those of you who are interested in the Gita chanting competition, our two teachers who have come now posted to Guyana, they will be teaching Bhagavad Gita chanting. And the Indian High Commission will be giving the prizes. So Gita chanting will start tomorrow. Gita chanting, teaching. And then the competition will be in June. So you have to sign up. And online you can do and learn how to chant Bhagavad Gita. Okay. Now, on Saturday, which is next Saturday, we'll have at the ashram Vanaprastha workshop. Vanaprastha is the third stage of life. This is very important for all people whose children have grown up. Usually we teach about the 4 stages of life, but we don't follow. So teaching something and talking something and not following that is not good. We are supposed to go through the 4 stages of life. So we'll be talking about the third stage, after householder stage. All right. That is next Saturday, 8th of February from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. Okay. And the next day after that, the 9th, in Monripo at the ashram, we will have Ramayana Satsang in the evening. Ramayana Satsang from 5 to 6:30 p.m. Okay. Then the grand finale of this 108 nights will be at the Gandhi Youth Cricket Ground in Tong on the 3rd of May. 3rd of May, 108 nights will be finished. So you're all invited. It's an early program from 5 to 6:30 at the Gandhi Youth, okay? Cricket ground in the city. All right. And for those people who are interested in studying Vedanta and Sanskrit and all scriptures and all, and taking up this type of work, becoming brahmacharis and swamis and all that, you have to go through a very rigorous course, which is there in the ashram. You have to be under 30, have a university degree, and be unmarried, and you have to come and stay in the ashram for 2 years and have classes every single day with no holidays, classes from 5:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. every single day. If you are interested in this type of thing, or you know people, please tell them. It's a rigorous study. And finally, there is a bookmark we have printed for everybody. Please have one with some nice quotes and all that. Okay. Finally, now the book stall is at the back. Please have a look. Religion and human values. I was talking today about values. Now we have to teach children. Hymn to Bhagwan Sri Ram. Hymn to Sri Ram. Aditya Hridayam and all that. And Bhagavad Gita commentary by Puja Gurudev, our Swami Chinmayananji is our Gurudev. And many titles for children. Please see at the back, and these are the best presents to give to children, okay? Ganesh goes to a party and eat out everything. You see that book, buy it for children. Okay. Aarti ke liye sab khade ho jaye. We'll see at the end. Om Jai Bhagavad Gita, Maya Jai Bhagavad Gita, Hariya Kamala Viharini, Hariya Kamala Viharini, Sundar Supunite, Om Jai Bhagavad Gita.
Jai Bhagavad
Gita, Maya Jai Bhagavad Gita, Hariya Kamala Viharini, Hariya Kamala Viharini, Sundara Supanite, Om Jai Bhagavad Gita.
Karma Suma धर्म प्रकाशिनी कामासक्ति हरा मैया
कामासक्ति हरा
तत्त्वज्ञान विकासिनी
तत्त्वज्ञान विकासिनी
वेद्या ब्रह्म परा
ॐ जय भगवद्गीते
निश्चल भक्ति विधायिनी निर्मल मलहारी
मया निर्मल मलहारी
शरण रहस्य प्रदायिनी
शरण रहस्य प्रदायिनी
सब विधि सुखकारी
ॐ जय भगवद्गीते
राग द्वेष विकारिणी कारिणी मोद सदा
मया कारिणी मोद सदा
भवभयहारिणी तारिणी
भवभयहारिणी तारिणी
परमानन्द प्रदा
ॐ जय भगवद्गीते
आसुर भाव विनाशिनी नाशिनी तमरजनी
मया नाशिनी तमरजनी
दैवी सद्गुणदायिनी
दैवी सद्गुणदायिनी
हरिरसिका सजनी
ॐ जय भगवद्गीते
समता त्याग सिखावनी हरिमुख की बाणी मैया
हरिमुख की वाणी
सकल शास्त्र की स्वामिनी
सकल शास्त्र की स्वामिनी
श्रुतियों की रानी
ॐ जय भगवद्गीते
दया सुधा बरसावनी मातु कृपा की जय
मैया मातु कृपा की जय
हरिपद प्रेम दान कर
हरिपद प्रेम दान कर
अपनों कर लीजय
ॐ जय भगवद्गीते
जय भगवद्गीते
गीते मय जय भगवद्गीते हरिः कमल विहारिणि हरिः कमल विहारिणि सुन्दर सुपुनीते ॐ जय भगवद्गीते
ओम जय भगवद्गीते
ॐ जय भगवद्गीते
मंगलम भगवान विष्णु मंगलम गरुड़ध्वजः मंगलम पुंडरीकाक्षं मंगलायतनो हरिः त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव ॐ पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति 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 हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम। जोर से बोलिए बोलिए वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय, कृष्ण कन्हैया लाल की जय, श्री सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय। नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव। हरि ओम तत्सत।
It's on. It's on. It's on. Sitaram once again. First of all, thank you very much for your time as well as your behavior. I'm not saying that you're bad people, but I enjoyed the silence, and Swamiji got, well, not enough time, but he got a lot of time to give his discourse. I wanted to ask for him to complete the 3 verses that he read. They're beautiful verses, but thank you once again. Did you enjoy the discourse? I can't hear you. Would you like Swamiji to come again? Well, he said he will only come if the numbers are double next time. So when you go home, you have to bring someone with you next time. Do you agree to that? You're in Mandir, you can't lie. Good, so you've committed yourself. So we will talk, see if it's possible, or another time when Swamiji is here, for him to come again and continue. Swamiji, on behalf of the Mandir and everyone here, we would like to thank you very much. It was indeed a blessing to be in your presence. Koti Koti Pranam. And we are always grateful to be touched by such wonderful souls. Jai Shri Krishna. Thank you very much.